friends, welcome back to another session on English. We have been discussing various expressions to show contrast from though till yet and still. Okay, I have explained many points through them. I taught you how to use them in sentences, in what context. I mean, to show contrast, we are using them. I taught you how to use them. I taught you how, in what context they can be used. Then I also taught you what punctuation marks should be used. I also taught you what kind of sentence structures are made when you apply expressions from though till yet and still. Sometimes we are making complex sentences, sometimes we are making a simple sentences, sometimes we are making compound sentences. All right, that's what we learned in the last couple of classes. In this class we are discussing another topic. We are discussing the expressions to show reason, which is very, very important in both speaking and writing. I have written the expressions to show reason in English. They are because, as, since, for. As, since and for have other uses as well. Okay, I will explain that later in a different session. Because, as, since, for, then because of, there is of with because, then due to, owing, O-W-I-N-G, owing to, then on account of, then because of the fact that is added to because of, due to, the owing to, and on account of. So you get because of the fact that, due to the fact that, owing to the fact that, and on account of the fact that. There are many more expressions which will be discussed later. Okay, let me explain. This because can be used either at the beginning or in the middle. If you are writing something, if you are using because in your writing, you can use this either at the beginning or in the middle. But if you are speaking, don't try to use because at the beginning. All right, don't start a sentence with because. If you are speaking, don't try to start a sentence with because. You can use because in the middle. All right, as, since, for comes always in the middle of two sentences. For comes in the middle of two sentences. Okay, so for comes in the middle. As and since can be used either at the beginning or in the middle. At the beginning or in the middle, in both speaking and writing. Because of, due to, and owing to can be used either at the beginning or in the middle. Because of the fact that, due to the fact that, owing to the fact that, and on account of the fact that can also be used either at the beginning or in the middle. All right, I have told you they are used to show reason in English. I will explain. When you use because, as, since, you are making a complex sentence. Okay, knowingly or unknowingly, you are writing a complex sentence, which is very, very important to score better in both IELTS and OET. Okay, so you are making a complex sentence when you apply because, as, since and since. But when you apply for, you are making a compound sentence. When you make a sentence using because of, due to, and owing to, you are making a simple sentence because you are getting just one main clause which is equal to a simple sentence. If you are making a sentence using because of the fact that, due to the fact that, owing to the fact that, and on account of the fact that, you are making, again you are making a complex sentence. Okay, complex sentence. That means because, as and since are similar to, because of the fact that, due to the fact that, owing to the fact that, and on account of the fact that, because we are making complex sentences. Okay, now I'm going to help you understand these expressions better by making sentences on the board. Okay, I'm going to write them. First, we cancelled the picnic because it was raining. Because it was raining. We cancelled the picnic because it was raining. You don't have to put any comma before because. Okay, no comma before because. No capital letter for B. This is because this is one sentence. We cancelled the picnic because it was raining. This sentence can also be written this way: because it was raining, comma, we cancelled the picnic. We cancelled the picnic because it was raining. Both are complex sentences. When I was explaining a complex sentence, I told you, if you are starting your sentence with the main clause, we cancel. In this example sentence, we cancelled the picnic is the main clause, because main clause, MC is main clause, first letters of main clause. We cancelled the picnic is the main clause because it can stand alone. Because it was raining is a subordinate clause. SC is the short form of subordinate clause. Because it was raining. Because it was raining is incomplete in meaning. It doesn't have full meaning. So that is a subordinate clause. And that makes, because of main clause and subordinate clause, we have made a complex sentence. If you want, you can start the sentence with because clause. Because it was raining, and if you are starting a sentence with a subordinate clause, at the end of that subordinate clause, there must be a comma. I have already taught you that. Because it was raining, comma, we cancelled the picnic, and there is no change in meaning. Okay, and there is no change in the sentence structure. You get the same sentence structure and you get the same meaning. And this is, if this is a complex sentence, this is also a complex sentence. All right, I'm going to put as in the place of because. You get the same meaning. We cancelled the picnic as it was raining. We cancelled the picnic as it was raining. You get the same complex sentence. Okay. If you are speaking, don't try to start a sentence with because. If you are writing, you can start the sentence with because. Okay. If you are speaking, start the sentence. Put because in the middle. All right. If you are speaking, put because in the middle. But if you are writing, you can either put because in the middle or at the beginning. All right. We cancelled the picnic as it was raining is a complex sentence, and you can start the sentence with as it was raining, we cancelled the picnic. This is a subordinate clause. This is a main clause. So if this is a complex sentence, this is also a complex sentence. If you understood the meaning of this sentence, then you get the same meaning for this sentence. Okay, there is no change in meaning, there is no change in the sentence structure. So the only difference is, if you are starting the sentence with the main clause, you don't have to put a comma. But if you are starting a sentence with the subordinate clause, you have to put a comma at the end of the subordinate clause. Now I'm going to put since in the place of as or because. You get the same meaning. We cancelled the picnic since it was raining. Or you can say, since it was raining, we cancelled the picnic. This is showing reason. Okay, since has different uses. I have told you, I will explain that later. Here the meaning of since is this is used to show reason. Okay, This is not used to show time or anything like that. We cancelled the picnic since it was raining is a complex sentence because this is a subordinate clause and this is the main clause. Since it was raining is the subordinate clause, comma, we cancelled the picnic is the main clause. The same, you get the same sentence structure, which is a complex sentence. But if you are using for, it will be like this. You will have to put a comma before for. We cancelled the picnic, comma, for it was raining. Okay, and you shouldn't start a sentence with for. Alright, you shouldn't start a sentence with for, showing reason. We cancelled the picnic, comma, for it was raining. This is a coordinating conjunction, so this sentence is a compound sentence. Just understand this much, that this, if you are using for to show reason, which is used in the middle of two sentences, you are making a compound sentence. Just understand that much. This is a compound sentence because we cancelled the picnic is the main clause, is one main clause. It was raining is the second main clause. You shouldn't add for with it was raining. It is independent. Okay, this is separated from it was raining. This is one main clause, this is the second main clause. So if you are writing two main clauses connected by an expression, you are making a compound sentence. Now, because of, how to use because of. Because I finished my work because of his persuasion. Persuasion. Persuasion is compulsion. Persuade is compel. I finished my work because of his persuasion. Because of his persuasion. Now, just note that after because of, due to and owing to, you are writing a noun form, not a clause. But after because, as, and as, since and for, you are writing a clause. Okay, you are writing a clause. Clause means there should be a subject and a verb. You are writing a clause with a subject and verb. Just look at this. After for, we wrote a subject and verb. If you are putting because there, again it is subject and verb. If you are putting as there, again you are writing a subject and verb, which is a clause. Okay, so you have to write a clause after because, as, and since, and for. But if you are writing because of, due to, owing to, and on account of, you may write a noun form. Okay, now look at that. I finished my work because of his persuasion. His persuasion is a noun form, not a clause, because his persuasion doesn't have subject and verb. This doesn't have subject and verb. This is not persuade. This is not he. Okay, or this is not persuades. This is just his persuasion, which is a noun form or noun phrase. Just a noun. Now, this because of can be replaced with due to, owing to, and on account of. Alright, and you get the same meaning and the same sentence structure. This is fully one clause, one main clause, and this is a simple sentence. If there is only one main clause in a sentence, then that would be a simple sentence. I finished my work on account of his persuasion. On account of his persuasion is one main clause. So this is a simple sentence. I finished my work because of his persuasion is one main clause. This is a simple sentence. I finished my work due to due to his persuasion is one main clause. So this is a simple sentence. Again, I finished my work owing to his persuasion is again one main clause. Therefore, this is a simple sentence. This is a simple sentence. This is a combo. If you are using for, this becomes a compound sentence. If you are using because, as, and since, this sentence becomes a complex sentence. Now, how shall we use because of the fact that, due to the fact that, owing to the fact that, and on account of the fact that in a sentence? It is so simple. You can use these four expressions in the middle or at the beginning. Okay, in the middle or at the beginning. You can use them the same way you used because, as, and since. How did you use because, as, and since? In the same way you can use because of the fact that, due to the fact that, owing to the fact that, and on account of the fact that. I will write. We cancelled the picnic because of the fact that it was raining. We cancelled the picnic. We cancelled the picnic because of the fact that it was raining. We don't usually use these expressions in speaking. Alright? We don't use these four expressions in speaking. Usually we don't use them in speaking, but we use them mainly in writing. Okay. But if you use them in speaking, it's not a mistake. Okay. Now let's discuss this sentence where I have used because of the fact that. Now look at this. In this sentence, we cancelled the picnic is one main clause, and because of the fact that it was raining is the subordinate clause. So this is a complex sentence. This is a complex sentence. This because of the fact that can be replaced with just because. You may put because in the place of because of the fact that you get the same idea, same sentence structure. We cancelled the picnic because it was raining. I will rewrite this sentence. We cancelled the picnic because it was raining. Look at this. Because of the fact that it was raining, or because it was raining. They are the same. You get the same meaning and the same sentence structure. In the place of because of, you can write due to the fact that. We cancelled the picnic due to the fact that it was raining. We cancelled the picnic due to the fact that it was raining. Is again complex sentence and the meaning is the same. Then owing to, O-W-I-N-G, owing to, we cancelled the picnic owing to the fact that it was raining. Okay, the same, you get the same sentence structure and the same meaning. Then the next one is on account of. We cancelled the picnic on account of the fact that. The fact that is common to all these four expressions. Okay, we cancelled the picnic on account of the fact that it was raining. You get the same meaning and the same sentence structure. I hope you understood. Okay, is that clear? If that's clear, my mission is complete. What you need to do, you shouldn't just, I have told you, you shouldn't just allow this information to go in one ear and out the other. Instead, you should practice it. Practice is the key. If you don't practice, it's of no use to you. I won't give you any word that I can teach you English in a couple of days or a couple of weeks. I'm not wielding a magic wand. I'm not a magician to teach you English in a couple of weeks or a couple of days. You should learn it, practice a lot. You should listen to English talks. You should write a lot. You should write mini sentences. You should read a lot. You should read your own sentences. When you should speak a lot, okay? Speak alone in your room or speak with your friends who know English, okay? All right? Okay, we will meet in the next session. Thank you. And if you find this information useful, please share it with your friends. All right. And if you have any doubts or if you need any more clarifications, you can drop them down on the comment box below.